his players. He was against the far boards all the way across from the bench.
And Eddie Belfour has gotten over the hump.
The naysayers are now silenced. I always felt Eddie Belfour was capable of winning a Stanley Cup, but he had to get by Grant Fuhr, Patrick Waugh, and Dominic Hasek to get his Stanley Cup, and boy, did he earn it.
Joe Nieuwendyk, a magnificent series. Huge goals, including 2 overtime game winners. But Eddie Belfour is going to finish having given up just 1 goal in this game, making 53 saves.
It would be wrong if Eddie Belfour did not win the Conn Smythe for the MVP.
Eddie Belfour Stanley Cup. Do you remember what it felt like then and what it feels like right now?
Well, I know it was special then, but this is really special. It was such a hard-fought playoff all the way through, in this game in particular. Man, we got nothing left, and they got nothing left, and thank God it's over.
6 game-winning goals, tied to an NHL record with Joe Sakic. Your play was remarkable.
Well, you know, I think the whole team, we battled hard as a unit. We got a lot of guys injured playing for us, and, you know, I'm just so happy. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Good work, Joe.
Wait a...
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the National Hockey League Commissioner, Gary Bettman, to present the Conn Smythe Trophy to the 1999 Stanley Cup Playoffs Most Valuable Player.
Suck it up. Nowhere, baby. The winner of the Conn Smythe Trophy from the Dallas Stars and Cornell University, Joe Nieuwendyk.
Conn Smythe. 10 of his 11 playoff goals either tied or gave the Stars the lead. There is Brett Hull, who got the game winner here tonight in this 3rd overtime, and there's your Conn Smythe MVP award winner, Joe Nieuwendyk. Let's get down to Brian Engel. Brian, the 106-year-old tradition continues here tonight. 953 players in 106 years have had their names inscribed on the Stanley Cup. The Dallas Stars, in franchise history, now have their chance for the first time.
I got here with Eddie. Do you want to go? Okay, you gotta get the cup.
All shined up.
It was a spectacular series. Let's first congratulate both those Sabres on a great season. The Dallas Stars put together an incredible run. Congratulations to Tom Hicks, Jim Weitz, Bob Gainey, Ken Hitchcock, the entire organization. It was fabulous. This is the most revered trophy and the toughest to win in all sports. I'm proud to present it to the captain of the Dallas Stars, Derian Hatcher.
You escaped the cup. And boy, there's probably just enough left in those Dallas Stars legs to do it.
I don't know. The energy kind of comes down through your hands from the cup. And by the time the energy from the cup gets to your legs, for at least a couple of minutes, you feel like you could play another couple of overtime periods.
Second oldest team, as we mentioned earlier, ever to win the cup. 67 Maple Leafs. A bit older. Stars 30.6, Leafs 31.4 average years. Talk about what looks like a genius move. Picking up Brett Hull, believing he was going to be the missing link to help win the Stanley Cup in Dallas, and lo and behold, triple overtime, he gets the game-winning goal.
Well, you heard Ken Hitchcock say that this seemed as if it were a magical team after Christmas. He may just be right. Everything worked. All of the pieces fell into place for the Dallas Stars.
Should give you the goal officially. 14:51. Brett Hull scored it, his third of the series, 8th of the playoffs, and 77th of his career. Mike Modano and Jere Lehtinen picked up the assists on the Stanley Cup winner. They are the Dallas Stars. Brian?
Gary, this is Brett Hull, the man who scored the winning goal. Brett, you've won the Hart Trophy. You've scored 80 goals in this league. You just scored the biggest goal probably in your career. Compare all those things. What do you feel like?
You know, you can have all the other ones. This is the biggest for me. It's unbelievable. You know, this team's gone through so much together, and it's you know, there's a lot of pressure on a lot of guys, and we just came through. We just kept sticking to our guns. Don't think we played that well in the first few periods, but we just stuck to it. And, you know, Eddie Belfour, Joe Newendike, and Mike Modano, they played so well for us the whole playoffs. And with
goals in the playoffs, 8th all-time in NHL history. They continue to hand the cup over here and get skated around. We don't want to short Eddie Belfour. His 16 wins. He has now tied 8 other goalies for most wins in a playoff year. Accomplished 10 times by 8 different goaltenders. Eddie Belfour has allowed 2 or fewer goals against in 31 of 40 playoff games over the last 2 years for the Dallas Stars. And a phenomenal job by that man in net. Those are incredible numbers. The Dallas Stars winning this one by a score of 2-1. Talking about Eddie Belfour, let's get down to Darren Pang. Darren?
Eddie, what exactly did Newendike say? He won the Conn Smythe Trophy. He went right over to you, right away. What did he say to you?
He just came over and said, "You're right up there with me, baby." And he congratulated me, and he said we're both deserving of it. And that's the kind of guy Joe is. He's a great teammate, and I love him to death. You know, today's the happiest day of my life, and it's just unbelievable.
People said you might be stubborn, you might be a selfish hockey player. Have you proved absolutely everyone wrong by winning Lord Stanley's Cup?
Well, I'm just happy to be on this team and get a chance to play on such a great team. And, you know, whatever anybody else said about it, you know, it's over with now. And, you know, what can I say? I'm just a hard-working goaltender, and I'm happy to be on this team, and it's just a dream come true.
Also, many great players have cherished the moment of trying to win a cup, and you said, I wouldn't want to retire and not have won.
Well, that's very true. It was my lifetime dream to win the cup, and that's why I wanted to play for Dallas, because I knew they had a good chance. And
you got to go get a picture taken, big boy. Congratulations. Gary?
He has won 4 Jennings, 2 Vesnas, 1 Calder, and now Eddie Belfour, 1 Stanley Cup.
They were holding the team picture for him.
Good job, gang.
There they are. The 1999 Stanley Cup champion Dallas Stars, the #1 team during the regular season, the #1 defensive team during the regular season. First time the #1 defensive team has won the Cup since the Islanders did it back in 1983. With Mike Modano, Brian Engblom. Brian?
Gary, with first-time Stanley Cup winner Mike Modano. How's that sound, Mike?
Pretty good. It's been a long time. It's a good feeling. It's a hell of a game. Quarter to 2 in the morning, but it's great to get over with.
You played in the finals back in '91, didn't make it. You got a little bit of a taste of it. Were you afraid that maybe you weren't going to get back?
Well, when you're that young, you
Put your name on the map this year. 3 game-winning goals, and it seemed like every time you were on the ice, you had opportunities in all playoff series.
Well, our line was working good. You know, Joe had an unbelievable playoff. He was fun to play with, and deserved that Conn Smythe, and we're happy for him. And it's you know, it's a great feeling.
I know we finally figured out to be Langen Brunner. I know your parents were on that cruise last year. You want to say hello to them?
I want to say happy Father's Day to my dad, and Mom, Dad, I love you.
Nice job.
Thanks, man.
Derian, Bill?
Well, this is going to be one of the strangest endings, Bill, that we've ever had, because what we are going to show you right now, the Buffalo Sabres are livid. They believe someone was in the crease and that this goal should not have counted, and they may be right.
Well, I had seen this when it happened at regular speed. We haven't had a chance to have a real good overhead, a real good look at it, but it almost appears as if the left skate of Brett Hull, see the left skate of Brett Hull is in the crease there. The puck is not in the crease. And apparently the Buffalo Sabres are irate that this goal has been allowed. Our overhead is pretty conclusive. There is Brett Hull's left foot clearly in the crease. The puck is out of the crease, and he whacked it home.
That goal should not have counted under the rule. I mean, that overhead shot makes it clear. It's terrible. I mean, this is really terrible that a game would end like this. The cup has been skated. We believe no one from upstairs called down to say that anyone was in the crease. But that shot, he was in the crease.
He absolutely was in the crease.
And the puck was not there.
Correct.
And the rule says if that's the case, the goals do not count. Let's check in with Brian Engblom, who is down on the ice. Bri?
Gary, I'm outside the Buffalo Sabres locker room. I just talked to some people here. They have closed the doors. Lindy Ruff, where none of the players are available until Brian Lewis comes down from the National Hockey League and explains to them this situation on why this goal should count. Stay tuned. I have the faintest clue what's going to happen at this point.
This, of course, is the rule that has been the subject of enormous controversy. Enormous controversy. Dallas still celebrating the Stanley Cup championship all year long. In this game, everyone has said this rule doesn't work. It's got to be changed. And there's been a discussion that it would be changed somehow for next year. But the rule for this game was if you're in the crease ahead of the puck, the goal doesn't count.
Well, the general managers met as recently as 4 days ago right here in Buffalo and heatedly debated the issue of video replay and being in the